For dramatic results without drastic measures, there's new Olay Regenerist. Only Olay.
It was scary because I was like, I'm going to lose everything. And that wasn't the case at all.
After you've been hurt on the job, call O'Connor Law today.
They really work hard to get you what you deserve.
Thanks for watching, Berwick. We're proud to serve. Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Newswatch 16 at noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rennie Workman. We begin today with a deadly crash in the Poconos. Interstate 380 is back open this afternoon. It was closed for hours overnight after one person was killed in a multi-vehicle mashup in Monroe County. Police say the crash happened around 9:30 last night near the Mount Pocono exit on I-380 South. They say a vehicle was disabled in the road, then three vehicles crashed into it and each other. One of those vehicles was a tractor trailer. Now, two people are in the hospital with serious injuries. One other driver sustained minor injuries. No word yet on the identity of the victim after last night's deadly crash in Monroe County. A man is accused of taking an ambulance for a ride in Bradford County. According to court documents, 40-year-old Bradley Cordner stole the ambulance from outside a hospital in Towanda. He allegedly hit another vehicle before ditching the ambulance on South Main Street. Police say he then tried to force his way into two homes. Cordner told police he was on meth at the time. He faces several charges here in Bradford County. And new at noon, police in Hazleton are searching for the man they say held up a gas station. Police responded to the business along East Broad Street just after 5 Monday morning. Officers say a man entered the store, showed a gun, and demanded cash. He then took off. No word on how much money he got away with in the robbery here in Hazleton. And police in Lycoming County are searching for a man accused of attempted homicide. Authorities responded to the scene near Quinchuckney Road in Woodward Township around 3:30 yesterday afternoon. They say 43-year-old Adam Taylor rammed his pickup truck into a woman's car before firing shots through the windshield. No one was hurt. Authorities say Taylor took off in a stolen red Dodge pickup truck and is still on the run. Police are calling Taylor armed and dangerous after yesterday's shooting in Lycoming County. And a man is behind bars after allegedly assaulting a humane officer. The Luzerne County Humane Society responded to Ronald Womelsdorf's home in Plymouth Township yesterday afternoon. While removing at least 70 animals from his house, investigators say he became irate and elbowed a humane officer in the face. Womelsdorf was taken into police custody after the incident in Luzerne County. And hunters may be seeing some changes later this year. Next week, the Game Commission will vote on whether to adjust the start of rifle deer season again. Newswatch 16's Audie Iyer breaks it down for us.
A big change may be on the horizon for hunters throughout our state. The State Game Commission will vote next week whether to start rifle deer season earlier, moving it to the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
I think it would be next to a complete disaster.
Jerry Dunkelberger, owner of Dunkelberger Sports Outfitter, says many hunters who shop at his store say they've wanted rifle season to start when it used to.
They want to revert back to the traditional Monday on the Monday after Thanksgiving. So this would just be, I think, very, very counterproductive.
The executive director of the Game Commission said to Newswatch 16 in a statement that the reason they're proposing to move up rifle season is because, quote, the change would give hunters of all ages an earlier start and potentially provide more opportunities across the state. Schools across the state have days off during the week of Thanksgiving, which could provide young hunters with more time in the woods. They say increased deer activity and more favorable weather conditions were also thoughts behind the proposal. But some disagree that this would help hunters.
I would be more inclined to do it after the holiday season, tack it on to the end of the season. A lot of people go to hunting camps, and are they going to go home for Thanksgiving after that and come back and forth? It just makes more sense to add it on to the end if they're going to do it.
There's also concern that starting rifle season the Saturday before Thanksgiving and Black Friday could impact business.
It would be bad for business because, I mean, obviously that's a busy time of the year for us. If the people that are going hunting want to go hunting, they don't want to come shopping for the holidays.
The vote on the proposal to move up hunting season will be next Friday and Saturday. Audie Iyer, Newswatch 16, Monroe County.
And a big investment is coming to one of the largest employers in our area. Congressman Rob Bresnahan visiting the Tobyhanna Army Depot yesterday. The U.S. House recently authorized $68 million in funding for improvements at the facility in Monroe County, including a major expansion of its radar range.
I love the new construction that's going to take place, and obviously working towards the fact that we will be the largest radar, most sophisticated testing location in the continental United States, hopefully in the near future.
Tobyhanna Army Depot will now test advanced radar systems for the Army to be used in national defense and on battlefields. And Venezuela's opposition leader sharing high praise and the Nobel Peace Prize with President Trump. Maria Corina Machado was at the White House yesterday trying to build relations with the president. But as ABC's Cristian Cordero reports, the question of who will lead Venezuela long term remains unclear.
Today, President Trump has a Nobel Peace Prize framed in gold, gifted to him by the latest prize recipient, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. The White House posted this photo of the two leaders standing side by side at the White House yesterday. The inscription reads, "To President Donald J. Trump, in gratitude for your extraordinary leadership in promoting peace through strength, advancing diplomacy, and defending liberty and prosperity." Trump, who has long had his eyes on the Peace Prize, called Machado's gift a wonderful gesture of mutual respect.
I can't think of anybody in history that should get the Nobel Prize more than me.
Machado says she gave Trump her Peace Prize on behalf of the Venezuelan people.
A recognition for his unique commitment with our freedom.
Hours before the two met and in anticipation of Machado's visit, the Nobel Peace Center posted, quote, "A medal can change owners, but the title of a Nobel Peace Prize laureate cannot." Machado's party won Venezuela's last election, but was blocked from taking office by the Maduro regime. But immediately after capturing and removing Maduro from power, Trump recognized Maduro's vice president, Delcy Rodriguez, as Venezuela's rightful leader, claiming Machado didn't have the support.
I think it would be very tough for her to be the leader. She doesn't have the support within or the respect within the country.
Machado insists her country can respect the result of its own election, saying she told Trump it is ready to transition to democracy. It's unclear if the gifting of the Peace Prize will ultimately change the president's mind as to who should lead Venezuela. Cristian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
And students in Pike County getting ready for senior prom. But some of the attendees might not be who you'd expect. Coming up on Newswatch 16 at noon, if you're looking for a reason to don your dancing shoes, we'll tell you what these students have planned for prom.
Hey, our team tests products every day. We only bring you the winners, and this one is super important because it's about protecting your private information. I have spent years reporting on this and teaching you how to protect yourself, and this product really helps you do that. It's called the ID Defender Premium Stamp Roller Kit, and what it does is it uses patented technology to mask your address. So you can roll through and look, I'm comfortable holding this private information up because you cannot see past it when you use it. Did you know, I just printed out this fake document, when you use a Sharpie on something to cross out your name, your address, all that, a scammer can literally hold it up to the light and actually still be able to read it, but not with this. You roll it through like that, done. You hold this up, a scammer cannot get that information. And you get a 3-pack of these, okay? You get 1,600 uses, which is pretty incredible. And I'm just going to show you some other documents too. A personal check. Florida vehicle identification card. Again, very comfortable showing you all this because this stuff works and I want you to use it because it does protect yourself. Normally this is $47.97 for a 3-pack kit. Today, a deal, $24.97. One of our biggest deals to date, 48% off. I urge you to go get it. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to shoptvdeals.com.
At the Pennsylvania Cyber Charter School, you don't just receive a public education. You receive an education that will grow with you. Education doesn't just happen in books or on a screen. It happens through experience. Our students experience growth, pride, and confidence. State-of-the-art facilities and knowledgeable, dedicated teachers and staff. You will experience adventures, fun, and milestones. PA Cyber students experience success. Make the most of every experience at the Pennsylvania Cyber Charter School.
Herbal Essences is a force of nature, made with supercharged botanical blends. Our sulfate-free formulas deeply penetrate to boost hair health without the Salon Naturals price tag. Herbal Essences.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And for on-the-go Vicks vapors, try Vicks Vapo Inhaler.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. The right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment, so all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, you're going to feel better and you're not going to have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Adventure into the new year in a new Subaru with 0% financing for 75 months on remaining 2025 Subaru models.
Or get in a Subaru Crosstrek for only $199 per month.
Lease the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid Sport for just $299 per month.
Seeking peace of mind without the new car price tag?
Drive with confidence in a certified pre-owned Subaru. Offering factory-backed coverage, over 140 vehicles to choose from, and 0.9% financing for 72 months.
Visit WNL today, off Route 11 in Northumberland, and online at WNLSubaru.com.
Well, students at Wallenpaupack Area High School are bringing generations together with their Polar Promenade. It's a free event to get local senior citizens out on the dance floor, and they're hoping more join in. Newswatch 16's Emily Kress has all the details on the Polar Prom.
Hey, it's Newswatch 16's Emily Kress here, hanging out with the members of the Future Business Leaders of America here at Wallenpaupack Area High School as they gear up for the 4th annual Polar Promenade. Now, this is a day of dancing, fun for multi-generations. We have Caitlin here. Tell us, what is this event?
So this is an intergenerational dance that we hold for the community. It is a free event. We have free food, free basket raffles, and it's just an afternoon of dancing and getting to chat with everyone in our community and overall just hang out and have a great time.
And lots of fun hanging out with, grandma, grandpas, aunts and uncles, all sorts of things. And this is a community service project. So again, everything is free here at the Promenade. Ben, tell us about what's your favorite part about this event?
My favorite part is getting to meet all of the local people from our community and just hear so many different perspectives about what the school used to be like when they were here, as a lot of them have been local their entire life, and just really having a great time. They enjoy spending time with us, hearing about what's going on in school, and we just get to provide an afternoon of fun for everybody.
Wonderful. Sounds like a blast. And in case you're looking ahead at what to do on January 24th, that is the day of the event. That's a Saturday. But organizers here are asking if you are interested in joining in on all of that fun to RSVP by Monday, January 19th. And of course, we'll have those details on WNEP.com. Emily Kress, Newswatch 16, Pike County.
Well, a chilly start to our weekend with the chance for some snow on Saturday. Kurt has our Storm Tracker 16 forecast when Newswatch 16 at noon returns.
I'm Joe Snedeker, meteorologist at Newswatch 16. I grew up in Lackawanna County. I raised my family in Lackawanna County. I'm Mr. Outdoors in Lackawanna County. My dog kisses me in Lackawanna County. I love preparing for what's ahead, from lake effect snows in the Poconos to icy commutes in the valley. Because when storms roll through, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to Newswatch 16. Watch anytime, anywhere. Weekdays, 4:30 to 9 a.m., only on Newswatch 16.
Sick of the cold? Winter blues got you down?
Every new Kia comes with a 3-day, 2-night vacation and airfare for 2. Choose from Orlando, Florida or Las Vegas. That's right, a free vacation with airfare when you get any new Kia from Performance Kia. And get up to $10,000 off leftover models. Rates as low as 0% and no payments for 90 days. That's right, no payments for 90 days. $10,000 off, 0% Fresh Start credit programs and a 3-day, 2-night vacation with airfare going on now at Performance Kia.
Millions of people called us last year in their time of need. Injured, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. You're turning 65 soon. You should really call and ask them yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all 3. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really?
That's right. Aetna also has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium.
Oh, I like that.
Turning 65, call 1-888-AETNA-23 to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs.
You're waiting to go skating, spinning reels before your turn. Thousands of slots to play when you've got some time to burn. Why not play your favorite slots or a lucky roll of the dice? Golden Nugget Online Casino. Hey, careful on the... Somebody call an oral surgeon.
Golden Nugget Online Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpots. Opt in today and go for gold.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Guthrie Tunkhannock, where your heart health is our priority. That's why we're bringing our expert cardiology care closer to you with our convenient virtual services.
Leaders in Wilkes-Barre honoring the life and legacy of civil rights activist Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. this morning. The Luzerne County NAACP hosted its annual MLK Day ceremony at City Hall. Speakers talked about how King's impact is still felt today. The NAACP will also host its annual Martin Luther King Day of Service this Monday with a blankets and broth program at the Friedman Jewish Community Center in Kingston. Volunteers will make no-sew blankets and collect non-perishable food items for neighbors in need here in Luzerne County. And Chief Meteorologist Kurt Aaron out in the backyard. And Kurt, a lot of people off for this long holiday weekend, but it's going to be a cold, windy one.
It is very cold. It's starting cold, not like what we had just a couple of days ago when temperatures were flirting with 50 degrees. No, today we're seeing temperatures in the 20s, even teens still in parts of our viewing area. Good afternoon to you at home. Hopefully you're staying warm. If you are heading out, bundle up. You're going to need it. The wind is still whipping here in the backyard as well. Let's start off with our weather headlines for today. Breezy, colder. Going to have a few flurries around, but that's it. We'll also have some sunshine mixing in. That's what we're seeing out there right now. The sunshine certainly feels good. Saturday, we're going to have some snow showers around, some flurries, and then Sunday does look windy and colder. That large area of low pressure over the Great Lakes region, that thing is just sitting there and spinning. Getting some spokes, some energy from that moving up from the south, so may get a couple of those snow showers. That northeast corner that's been active for us this week looks pretty quiet now. Just a few flurries out there, even central Pennsylvania looking quiet. We don't have any watches, warnings, advisories, or anything like that for our viewing area, but we get just to the northwest of our viewing area. That's where we have that winter weather advisory, so not for us. We are going to get a little bit of snow here tomorrow, but I'm not expecting a lot. Dusting to maybe an inch, could be a little bit more over the Poconos. I'll show you more on that in just a minute. Speaking of the Poconos, there's Stroudsburg. Man, not much snow there at all. And that's what it looks like in Williamsport, central Pennsylvania. Again, pretty dry there as well. There's a view from our roof cam looking back towards Montage Mountain. Snow guns were going 25. That's our current temperature, but that's why I said bundling up feels more like 14 if you're heading out. Southwest wind at 11. There's temperatures around the region. And as I mentioned, still a few spots. Mansfield is at 17. That's their current temperature. Storuca is at 19. Rest of the area in the 20s. So there's still a few spots that are in the teens right now. We look at our temperature trend. We're going to stay pretty much upper 20s, close to 30. I'm forecasting 30 for a high. A little bit of sunshine will help, and it will be breezy at times. Sunset now, 5 p.m. How about that? Our days are slowly getting longer. Loving it. There's your wind speeds now. Peak wind gusts today, even on the hilltops, not bad. They will come down to about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And then overnight tonight, 25 will be the overnight low. That's it. Sunrise, 726. There's temperatures around the region. Factoryville, 25. Williamsport also at 25. Dallas in the back mountain, you're at 24. Trevorton, you're at 27. So is Stroudsburg at 27. And then tomorrow, we're going to warm up into the mid-30s. I think most of the precipitation that we get will fall in the morning, and it will fall as a form of snow. But some of you may see a couple of pockets of some freezing rain. Here's future clouds and radar overnight tonight, showing a few of those snow showers. There's a low moving right along the coast, and this particular model shows it just brushing parts of the Poconos here with a little more snow. Most of the area, though, I think really is going to be just that dusting to an inch. So here's a look at some totals. Very little snow. Central Pennsylvania, northern tier, very little snow. You get into the Wyoming Valley, maybe an inch, a little bit more than that. And the Poconos, maybe up to 2. over parts of the Poconos. But again, we're not expecting a lot of snow. So here's a look at your temperatures tomorrow. These are high temps in the afternoon, 41 in Bloomsburg, 39 in Scranton. That's why I said you start getting into the low 40s like that. Good chance we're going to see a little bit of mixing working in. 39 in Weisport, Pine Grove, and we've got 41 in Mill Hall, also in Snydertown. There's your wind speeds tomorrow morning. Those winds will start picking up again as that system moves through. And there's a look at your temps, still looking like only teens for afternoon highs on Tuesday. That would be the coldest afternoon high of the season for us so far. So we'll keep you posted on that. There's a look at your extended forecast. Not bad for the weekend. We have those snow showers around tomorrow morning. Then they'll taper off in the afternoon. And then Sunday, blustery wind out of the northwest, that Arctic air descending upon us. Martin Luther King Day right now looks like it's going to be cold. Sub-freezing temperatures and even colder there on Tuesday. That is cold, Rennie.
That is. All right. Thanks, Kurt.
You're welcome.
Well, we've heard over the years that some people believe talkback feedback can be, well, a little slimy. Well, in this week, Scott removes all doubt. See why we're letting the lizards loose next here at noon.
Don't miss the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo now through Monday at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds. Browse the largest display of hot tubs and swim spas in the region from 5 major brands at up to 50% off. That's now through Monday at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds. Visit spaexpo.com.
Make a statement. From unique custom homes to brilliant remodels and home additions, create a home that you love. For outstanding design and exceptional craftsmanship, choose Perez Design Build Remodel. Call 570-333-0505 for a free in-home consultation. Perez Design Build Remodel. Love where you live.
While my son was in the hospital, something happened during his care that I was not aware of.
It happens. A loved one suffers serious injury or dies due to hospital or doctor error.
A family friend recommended CPR.
You may wonder whether a medical mistake was the cause. You and your family may be entitled to compensation and benefits for the need over a lifetime. Time is of the essence.
CPR has helped secure my son's future.
For a free consultation with experienced trial lawyers serving families in Pennsylvania and New Jersey for over 30 years, call now.
Now, Newswatch 16 this morning is on whenever you're up because we extended our live coverage. You can watch us from 4:30 to 7 every morning right here on Newswatch 16, plus an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+. The latest local headlines.
A developing story out of Dunmore.
Weather impact alerts.
There's your first shower thunderstorm.
All the local news you need, exactly when you need it.
Nice day.
Stream Newswatch 16 this morning for an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
Save thousands on a swim spa at the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo now through Monday at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year. Browse over 40 hot tubs and swim spas at up to 50% off. That's now through Monday at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds. Visit spaexpo.com.
Well, we here at WNEP love our animal stories, but the animals around the news station don't just get their own slideshow or Wildlife Wednesday or their own doghouse. No, some of them even get their own talkback feedback. But as Scott Schaefer shows us, talkback feedback can be a cold-blooded place.
Welcome to Talkback Feedback. We here at the news station have a long and well-documented love for animals.
I just heard Kurt Aaron say today's Rocco's birthday. Happy birthday, Rocco.
But we're learning in 2026 there are limits to that love among our Talkback 16ers.
I'm sitting here this morning, 5:30, watching the news, and I hear Joe Snedeker talking about a poop bag. Nobody wants to hear about a poop bag in the morning when they're trying to eat breakfast. Stop doing that stuff on the TV. It's not ethical.
Point taken. Poop bag, bad. But understand this, the news station will always be here for all of our loyal viewers who are pet owners. We always have been. And it really doesn't matter to us what kind of pet it is.
Well, you guys are amazing. You know that? 6 o'clock, top news story. Searching for a lost lizard in the Poconos. You guys have got to be kidding me. I don't know how you stay in business. Go get some news.
Get some news. Get some news. I'll have you know, caller, that lost lizard was the top topic around the Poconos for days. Everywhere you went around the Marshalls Creek area, people were talking about the rambling reptile. So I assert to you, despite your protestations, the ambitious amphibian was news. Big news.
Come on, give me a break. What's the big deal on somebody losing a lizard? There's more important stuff than that, isn't there, on the report on TV?
You know, I guess you're right. I mean, just a lost little lizard. I mean, it's the worst that could happen. You too can call Talkback at 1-800-228-WNEP, and maybe next week we'll give you a little feedback.
And speaking of animals, this kitty is having trouble finding her forever home. She can be a little timid when meeting new people. We'll introduce you to Tinkerbell in a sneak peek of tonight's 16 to the Rescue. That's next on the news station.
With age, occasional nerve discomfort like stabbing and burning in your hands and feet can make even ordinary staircases worrisome. As a retired doctor, now that I'm older myself, I take Nervive. Nervive Nerve Relief has ALA to start reducing occasional nerve discomfort in 7 days. With Nervive, my days start with less occasional burning in my hands and feet. Getting older happens, but living with occasional nerve discomfort doesn't have to. Try Nervive like I did and get your freedom back. Feel alive with Nervive.
Sleep is essential to maintaining good health. Yet for more than 60% of the U.S. population, getting some shut-eye isn't easy. Loud snoring is often a symptom of sleep apnea, but it's not apnea, which causes patients to stop breathing for 10 seconds or longer during the night. Sleep apnea can lead to serious problems. It's important to have a sleep study done in order to diagnose and treat the condition. The Health Watch 16 report. Weekdays on Newswatch 16 at 5.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Every week, coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis and exclusive interviews with the Blue and White. Get a sideline seat for the plays and players that will make the difference on game day. Nittany Game Week, Saturday at 11:30 on WNEP. And streaming on WNEP Plus. Sponsored by your local Hyundai dealers.
Hi, I'm Mindy Ramsey, morning anchor at Newswatch 16. From working on the studio crew at my dad's TV station to raising 2 daughters in Northeast PA, this is my home. I love starting the morning with you, sharing the stories that matter most to our communities. Because when news moves fast, you need a team that moves with you. Make the move to Newswatch 16. Watch anytime, anywhere. Weekdays, 4:30 to 9 a.m., only on Newswatch 16.
Now, Newswatch 16 This Morning is on whenever you're up. Stream Newswatch 16 This Morning for an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
And finally at noon, this shy girl is Tinkerbell, a 2-year-old cat who's having trouble finding her forever home. Tinkerbell is being fostered through Friends and Ferals, a foster-based rescue in Berwick. Now, she was rescued about 9 months ago, but has only been living in this foster home for about a week. Tinkerbell doesn't really approach new people or want to play at first, which is why she's getting overlooked. But rescue workers say once she's comfortable, she's friendly, chatty, and just wants to be cuddled. Meet Tinkerbell tonight on 16 to the Rescue on Newswatch 16 at 5. And that'll do it for us here on Newswatch 16 at noon. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday and have a great weekend ahead.
Continue with us on WNEP+. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Here's what's happening in your neighborhood with Mindy Ramsey.
The Wright Center invites community members to enjoy a warm, cozy bowl of soup that's free, donated by local restaurants on Monday, January 19th from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. There will also be information available about important services provided by the center. It's located at 501 Washington Avenue in Scranton.
Thanks for watching Forest City. We're proud to serve.